She sends him another pitch, and this one's too hot. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Week 11 of the Mushroom Baseball League. It's the final match of Week 11 here. A very big one. We're running out of weeks before the postseason as these two teams look to stay in contention. Wilds, 5-5 on the year so far, need to win here if they want to get back their positive record. Meanwhile, Bows, 3-7, looking to stay alive. Any loss could be devastating. Jolene will start off. Unfortunately, line drive over to left. Hard to get those past Hammer Bro. Green Shy Guy will slap one though. Find the gap between short and third. Plants himself on first for Birdo. Birdo, a big power hitter and a big player here on Daisy Cruiser. But a fielder's choice will get her out at first. Green Shy Guy able to advance to second. Toadette coming up now. Can Toadette bring Green Shy Guy in? We will have to see. Or will the Wild's new starting pitcher Manshrek prevent it? Hammer Bro will snag that one out of the air. Looked like it had touched the ground, but the hammer catch able to bring that one in before it goes fair. Bows go scoreless, top of the first. Things turn over to the Wilds. Strike one for Diddy Kong. And then a ball. He'll slap the third pitch, but not over the head of Jolene on second base. She'll make the catch. He'll find himself out. Dixie Kong next up will slap one, but Paratroopa hustles after it. Will get the ball. DK up, 2 outs on the board so far. No runners able to get to base yet. But a power hitter like him, much like Birdo, very dangerous here on the Dinger Cruiser as he threatens one off center and will find it. Incredible height from DK on that bomb right up the middle. Green Shy Guy, Birdo not able to jump high enough for that one. Green Shy Guy will get there, but it's just not enough. Donkey Kong bongs one out down straight middle. The Wilds go up 1-0. After that bomb from DK, Red Koopa next up in the batter's box. A big hit from him will stay fair. Almost went for the fences. He'll hold steady on first. Big hit and a runner on for Green Dry Bones. With Hammer Bro on deck. Oh! Jolene won't let it get to that point. A dive from her and a big slide to get the ball there. Wilds only score one off that DK bomb. Bows coming back up against Manshrek on the mound. Big change late season for the Wilds as they look to get that spark back they had early on. This might be it. Ground out to second. Now Paratroopa coming up to bat. Strike one for him. Second swing will go up the middle. Middle infielders not able to close in on that one enough, and Paratroopa gets himself a single for Boo. Boo, a low liner over to short, will knock into the double play. Hammer Bro, quick reactions there to make the catch. Turns the ball in on first. And the Bows go through a quick half inning here before they have to play defense up against the Wilds once more. It's Hammer Bro in the batter's box. They denied him his runners last inning, but he'll get some revenge here. A big slap and a bounce and a bounce and another one. Hammer Bro got the extra base hit to put himself on second. And that was just a slap from him, no charge up there. Manshrek with a runner in scoring position. But fair ball. Jolene scoops it up. They get him off at first. With a fielder's choice, Hammerbro able to get over there to third. Red Magic Koopa doesn't get the ball over Paratroopa and will find himself out. Not able to bring Hammerbro in. It's going to be all in on Tiny Kong. She's got a runner on third. Doesn't want to leave him stranded there. And will find the gap. That'll be an RBI single for her as Hammerbro crosses home. Watch the quick replay there, and it lands perfectly in that gap in the outfield over the heads of the middle infield. She'll put one more on the board for the Wilds. They're in a 2-0 lead now. It looks like Diddy will knock a big one as well, plus the POW block. A lot of extra time here. That'll be an RBI double for him as Tiny Kong brings it in. Huge hit and a bounce off that table into the POW block. A devastating combo. Tiny crosses second, rounds third, and goes in for home as Diddy Kong gets his double. Strain already being applied to Boo there on the pitcher's mound. We'll likely see him switch out for Birdo in center field anytime soon. But Diddy, oh, trapped in a pickle now. Can he beat it out? We'll have to see. It looks like he barely will. Tried running back to third, but the greed pays off this time. Dixie, RBI single for her as Diddy Kong makes an incredible play here in the gap between third and first. Dives up and doesn't let himself get tagged out by Boo. And that's it. Boo's coming off the mound. Birdo's coming on. DK up at bat, but she's got the stars. She'll give him a pitch and a bobble from Green Magic Koopa. DK lands a hit. And the Wilds are keeping this inning alive. A single for him. But that puts Dixie on second, and a grounder over to Jolene will finally close it out as Red Koopa unable to extend. But the Wilds getting 3 here to go up 4-0. A big lead for them. Blooper in the batter's box after a disappointing last inning for him at home plate. Not able to deny any runs there. Oh, Banana comes down directly on Dixie. It's Petey Piranha next up. And a big bomb from him will be just short of the fences. They don't fire the POW block off early enough. They had it and held it. But the Bows coach just waiting too long. Jolene with 1 out up wants to bunt here. Interesting choice. Only a runner on first. Could be a bad idea, and it will be the out there. A sack bunt to advance a runner to second when you've got no more outs to play with. Bit of a risky move. And Green Shy Guy will play into the double or the out. Grounds over to second baseman Red Magic Koopa, able to scoop it up, send it in on first. Bows leave one stranded. Still unable to close out a run. Green Dry Bones knocks one over the head of Red Paratroopa. He hopped for it but wasn't able to get there in time. Puts himself solidly on second. And that's a runner deep for Hammerbro. Combine that with the fact that that right field chemistry's gone, and they are lucky. It was a poor hit for Whammer. Jolene scoops that up, sends the double play over to second. Now Mantrack gets himself a single. Red Magic Koopa, no outs but a runner on, and a poor contact on that to Jolene. Keeps that second base line locked down. She'll get it in on first, and the Wilds aren't able to close anything out this time around. We go into the top of the fourth, and Birdo finally gets her second chance at bat. But a grounder from her, the ghost item, not fast enough. He'll tag up on first and force her out. Toadette, one strike on. And a low hit like that is just free stats for Hammer Bro. Green Magic Koopa as well plays directly into his hand. A quick hammer catch. And a quick into the inning. Bows unable to score here in the fourth. The Wilds get a turn once more. Dixie Kong leading off and will get a single for her. Gets over the head of Jolene and rolls a little ways in the outfield. Diddy Kong next up, and Birdo's finally starting to spend some of those stars. One strike. She's got more. Will she spend more? She throws him a pitch and he'll slap it. Finds the gap in the outfield. Ghost item just a hair too late. Boo able to keep his eye on it through the invisibility. It's only a single for Diddy Kong. Strike one for Dixie. Birdo sends out another star pitch, another strike. That's strike two. Will she get the third out? Will she clinch it? She sends the slow curve, but it's a ball. She'll do it again. This time it will be that third strike, as Birdo spins 2 stars to buy that strikeout on Dixie Kong. 4 stars now to work with DK, and this is a power hitter with 2 runners on. It would be foolish of her not to burn him here. She gives him a fastball and he'll almost be able to capitalize, but it will go foul. She sends him another pitch, and this one's too hot. It's out of there. A 3-run bomb for DK. He'll bonk that off left, and it sails clean over the railing, splashing down into the sea. Wilds up 0-7 as they begin to frustrate Birdo here. Another star spent, but it's a little bit too late. It's Red Koopa, no runners on, and this time it will be caught by Jolene over on second. She'll dive for it, make the catch, stop another runner from getting on base. But Birdo is gassed. Nothing left in the tank. She'll come off, head over to third, as Green Magic Koopa comes up. Not what you want to see as a Bows fan. The Wilds offense just a little bit too much for them to fully contend with. Green Dry Bones singles there to first. That's a runner on for Hammer Bro. He'll slap it again, and Jolene will field it. She makes the catch. Hammer Bro not swinging for the fences here, not living up to his name. And Wilds may not need to rely on him as heavily this time around. DK, performing better than he has for much of the rest of the season, has put them in a great position. Diddy Kong grabs one over in right field, but Boo, next up at bat, will send one down the middle. Drops nice and early, and he'll get himself a single. Blooper next up at bat. Strike one. Strike two. Mantrek has eluded him thus far. He hasn't swung on a pitch yet, but he'll make contact with that one. And unfortunately, Boo ran a little bit too far, too fast. Will be caught in the double play. Bows not able to get one past Hammer Bro there. The time delay from the hammer catch coming out gives those runners so much extra time to run off base and put themselves out of position. The Wilds capitalized. Toadette not quite able to get under that one fast enough in right field, so Mantrek will get himself a single. And Red Magic Koopa, a deep hit out to the fences over in right, will be a double for him. Puts Mantrek deep. Runners on second and third here for Tiny Kong. The Wilds seem to have Green Magic Koopa figured out here. Star pitch from Green Magic Koopa, but she's winding up. She'll make contact, but a poor hit. Will be a out at first. Diddy Kong next up. Still 2 runners on. A big RBI opportunity for him if he can bring him in home. But that one will be a double play. Red Magic Koopa a little bit too fast off to get off base there. Jolene takes advantage of it. Top of the 6th, Petey Piranha up at bat. Big dinger opportunity here. We are on the dinger cruiser and he will clear one, but it will just be a pop fly over deep left. Too much height from the piranha plant, not enough distance. Jolene, however, headed in the right direction. Will be a stand-up double for her. Green Shy Guy up with a runner in scoring position. Can he bring her in? And he will do his best. It'll bounce off the table and a ground rule double for Green Shy Guy. 2 bases means that Green Shy Guy with a ground rule double RBI to bring Jolene in home and put the Bows on the board. Birdo almost gets one herself, but it just falls on the wrong side of the railing. Green Shy Guy rounds third, and the buddy toss is not enough to beat him out. Trots through home off the Birdo single. Bows still trailing by 5. But now they're on, and Birdo's attempting a steal. It's a quick pick from Hammer Bro. Right into the double play. Birdo way too far off base with that steal attempt to make it back in time. Bows will drop the half inning there, and it's the Wilds here in the bottom of the 6th, their last chance to extend. They can hold their lead through this inning and the next. They'll take this game home. DK up at bat. And a big windup, but he doesn't swing. This one's crushed. There's no chance for them to build that chemistry in time. DK with another solo homer. His 3rd one this game. 3 homers and a single from Donkey Kong. The Wilds look to return to form. Coming out of a mid-season slump, they are really showing that you can't leave them out of the playoff conversation here. And a bobble from Red Paratroopa. Red Koopa gets to first. Green Magic Koopa starting to fatigue on the pitcher's mound. Can they get through the inning? Green Dry Bones won't get that one over Green Shy Guy, though it was almost over the fence. Hammer Bro with a runner on. Will he charge? Big charge from him, and he makes contact. That ball is demolished. Way out over right. No chemistry from Toadette, and boo. Hammer Bro with a 2-run bonk over there to right. Wilds extend their lead. Now up 2-9. A 7-run gap. Green Magic Koopa has had his stay on the mound, and it's blooper in. Out of the catcher position and onto the pitcher's mound. Strike 1. A diving catch from Jolene will stop things there. Mantrek not able to clear the infield. But the Bows have a lot of work to do. We'll see if they can make the magic happen. Green Magic Koopa in the batter's box as Mantrek, no sweat from him, looks to pitch a complete game here. Quick pick from Red Magic Koopa to stop the Green Magic Koopa single. Green Paratrooper gets caught out by the hammer catch. And the Bows are on their last out here. Boo will find himself a hit and gets over on first. But it's Blooper next up at bat. Not known for his batting potential, a swing and a miss. Can he do it all here? This one's high enough, will clear the infield. Green Shell comes out. Might have bought them enough time. 2 runners on. Petey Piranha in the batter's box. Really needs a big hit here. Will star hit, no charge. But a deep knock like that, Petey gets the single and Boo crosses home. Bows go a 3-10 as they cut the lead by 1. Huge hit, not a big hit, but a run in for Petey. Gets the RBI single, gets Boo in home, and puts runners on in the corners for Jolene. They are just 3 batters away from Birdo, another power hitter. But a grounder over to Hammer Bro will be the ball game. Not able to close it out that far. Bows unfortunately fall to the Wilds as Wilds fans celebrate, turning to a winning record this season. Wilds take it 10-3. No surprise to anyone, Donkey Kong will be our MVP. An excellent show from him this game. 3 home runs is nothing to sneeze at. Those are some Bowser level numbers, and we'll take a look over at the box scores that will confirm it. Excellent job from him and from the Wilds all around. The Bows will have a lot of work to do next week if they want to stay in the running for the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here in the Mushroom Baseball League. We've only got 3 short weeks left. It's do or die for a lot of these teams, so make sure to stay tuned. Check out the Mushroom Baseball League Discord, link in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of that. See you in the next one.